Hi guys, good morning. Hubie Halloween is now on Netflix and I just watched it this morning so that I could talk to you all about what I thought about this movie. So let's get into it. Let's get into my review for Hubie Halloween, and it just might not be what you think it's going to be.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
Okay guys, so as you know, I've been promoting Hubie Halloween quite a bit. We did a carving contest, a pumpkin carving contest, Adam Sandler themed, over on the Geeky show on Facebook earlier this week, just yesterday actually. Voting is open now. Vote for C. Vote for my pumpkin. It's C. Anyway, I've been doing a fair amount of promoting. I got a really awesome box from Netflix, including this awesome Hubie Halloween thermos, which, let me tell you, after seeing the movie today on Netflix, this is actually really super cool. His thermos is amazing, and I only wish this was actually a Swiss Army thermos like Hubie carries around. That thing is awesome, okay? But let me talk to you about the movie. So I watched it today, and I gotta admit, I went into it nervous about it, right? There were no screeners. Netflix was not giving screeners, which is never really a good sign. If they're not willing to get promotion out for this, like, hey, watch this movie and give everyone a review on it before the movie comes out, it's probably not good, right? It's probably not a great movie. But I've got to say, it's typical Adam Sandler. Now, like I said before, so I've said this a few times, Happy Madison is always hit or miss for me. It really is. More recently, miss, unfortunately. But I love Adam Sandler, and I love this cast, this amazing cast. I could go on and on about everyone in this cast. I mean, Kenan Thompson, Steve Buscemi, Rob Schneider. I mean, everybody that you would expect. I mean, Kevin James, of course. Like, this cast is just, it's an all-star cast. It's an Adam Sandler cast. Let's be honest here, guys. It's the same group that always do stuff together. And really, the beginning of this movie was kind of dumb, right? There were parts that made me laugh out loud, but I was like, this movie's gonna be bad. And about halfway through, it really started to pick up, and the jokes started to hit more and more. And there were certain jokes, like, listen, keep an ear out for any boner jokes, because they just get funnier and funnier as it goes on. They continue to have them, and they're so funny. By the last one, I was dying. Like, I was laughing so hard. I was really not expecting it. Listen, I know, boner jokes, right? What are you going to say? It's funny. There's some potty humor, of course, as well. But it actually was started to get more and more entertaining. Again, typical Adam Sandler humor. But it starts off really silly and just really dumb. And it continues to be dumb. I'm not going to lie. I mean, it's a silly movie, right? I wouldn't even say dumb. It evolved from a dumb movie to a silly movie. It is sort of family friendly. If you have like tweens, teens, definitely. Younger children like mine, there's some stuff that boner jokes, right? Like, I'm like, my girls are eventually going to be like, Ma, what's a boner? And then, like, what am I going to tell them? So there's some stuff like that. There's some sexual humor in here. Not a ton of it, but there is some, especially towards the end. But the plot overall, you guys, is actually the story itself. If you take out everything else, the actual story is pretty good. So this movie is about Hubie Dubois, which is Adam Sandler, of course, and he has been a loser all of his life, and he always wants to protect the town. He stands up. Even the bullies come at him all the time. He answers them with kindness. He looks out for them, and he comes across this Halloween, starts to get a little creepy. There's actual spooky stuff, and there are some jump scares. They're not too bad, but there are some jump scares put into this movie. So no one wants to listen to him. No one wants to take him seriously, especially the police officer, who's played by Kevin James. He doesn't want to hear it when Hubie comes to him and says, listen, this kid disappeared, like, this stuff is going on. And he just, like, waves him off and tries to, you know, keep him busy doing other stuff. Tells him, you're going to go on a secret task force, go away, basically. And so Hubie kind of has to deal with this himself, right? And so the movie is actually, it surprised me because there's a lot of heart in it, especially towards the end. Some great lessons, seriously great lessons for kids, right? So which is why I'm like, okay, it's okay for kids to watch this, because it teaches you, like, listen, bullies, like, suck, right? They suck, but, like, answer them, kill them with kindness, right? Kill them with kindness, and you know, and maybe there's a reason a bully is a bully, right? And I feel like a lot of movies have taught us this. But overall, really, there's a twist towards the end that I did not see coming, which makes the entire movie totally worth watching. It's fun. It's typical Adam Sandler. It's exactly what you would expect. Let me put it that way. It's exactly what you would expect, maybe even a little better, because that's how I felt about it. It was better than I expected it to be, and I give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. I mean, especially the towards the end. It definitely picks up and it definitely gets better towards the end. Even though it is a silly movie, it is fun for Halloween. Halloween is definitely going to be different this year, so you might as well sit at home and curl up with a bucket of popcorn or candy and watch Hubie Halloween on Netflix. It's out today, so be sure to check it out. Also, in the credits, there was something that really totally broke my heart, you guys. As we all know, Adam Sandler knew Cameron Boyce very well. Cameron Boyce played his on-screen son. And to see that, you know, he dedicated this movie to Cameron, I teared up a little when I got there. I wasn't expecting it, and it broke my heart just a little bit, but it also warmed my heart a little bit too. So be sure to check out Hubie Halloween now on Netflix. If you've already watched it, let me know what you thought down below. If you're going to watch it, let me know down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Yeah, and you can always follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this review, guys. I'll see you next time.